The synergy between Guerschon and PG is real. Since George has been back from injury, Yabusele is putting up numbers. 19 points versus the Suns, 14 points versus the Lakers, and then yesterday 20 points against the Charlotte Hornets. Paul George had struggled shooting the rock, but he's doing an impressive job running the show with an undermanned squad. He's leading the team with 5.8 assists per game, and despite only playing in 4 games, he's already top 4 in total assists on the team. And by next game, he's probably going to be number 2, most likely, only behind Kyle Lowry. Yesterday, in the win, this duo was frankly unguardable. Paul George had 9 assists on the night, and 6 of them were to Yabusele. Outside of Embiid, the best screener on the team goes to Yabusele. He takes Cody Martin out of the play. Immediately, now George knows his roller is going to be open. Quick pass, and look at the hands from our big man. If this is Andre Drummond, let's just be real, he's fumbling the rock in this situation. Grant Williams is the rim protector. Yabu laughs with glee because he's simply just too small. And finally, I got my wish. They posted up Yabusele and let him go to work a couple times yesterday. Hornets were switching Martin and Grant Williams pick and rolls. George says, okay, they do that. I'm going to feed my big man. Appreciate the footwork. He knows the baseline is open. 2 setup dribbles and then the spin move. Too quick, too small. Feed him more. Now, the second time, he starts out by screening. A switch is forced past to George, and he immediately recognizes the mismatch down low. He feeds him, and I love the trust George has in all of his teammates. If someone's open, he's passing the rock immediately, and as a result, he's just too big to be denied. And then they go to him for a third time, and Diabate gets the better. Pulled the chair, he lost his balance, lost control, turnover, but I enjoyed that they didn't lose confidence in him after one bad post-up attempt. That's gonna happen every now and again. And after not going to this in any other game, the Sixers called his number in the guts of the game. 99, 2 minutes left in overtime, 2 dribbles, and he's in the painted region. Quickly fakes one way, defender reacts, so he's quickly going the other way. And now he created enough separation to lay it up for 2. A huge bucket. The Sixers should not be afraid to post him up every once in a while, especially in units where they are missing Maxey or Embiid or Paul George. He can produce offense. He's proven that. But at the same time, it can be a secret weapon for the Sixers in lineups with their stars, because think about it. When you have Joel Embiid on the floor, who is the opposing team's biggest guy going to be guarding? Joel Embiid. So that means Guerschon probably is going to have a small guy that he can take advantage of in the post. So every once in a while, I would love to see Nick Nurse get creative, post Joel Embiid at the foul line where he loves to get the rock, and then Yabusele near the basket seals his guy. Embiid passes the rock, easy layup. That type of stuff I can't wait to see, and I hope we see it. Back to the 2-man game film though. First, dribble handoff doesn't work. No worries. Paul George will reverse pivot and run his defender into the big body of Guerschon. As a result, Josh Green ends up on the ground. And of course, Paul George is going to make a perfect pass to our guy. And everyone in the backline defense for the Hornets just too small. And here, Paul George has the matchup he wants. LaMelo Ball burst of speed is too much. And now he's in the paint. The entire defense is compromised, and he hits his main man at the top of the key, nothing but net. And then a couple of possessions later, Paul George beats a closeout with ease and finds Guerschon wide open. The scouting report must change for him. Every team just lets him shoot from distance, but he's shooting 43% on 4 attempts per game. So I hope they keep letting him shoot. But the next step for him is beating closeouts, because I suspect he's going to see more closeouts. So we just saw Paul George open up easy scoring opportunities for Yabu, but it also works the other way around. In the Suns game, great screen sets up George for the easy pull-up jumper. His defender is just stuck behind that big body. But also, having him at the 5 will take that rim protector away from the rim. This scenario is never happening with Drummond. And of course, Jackson Hayes is giving him tons of space, but he's not directly guarding the rim. So once George gets to the basket, the main rim protector is at the foul line because Yabu is at the top of the key, which results in George having this free look at the rim. It's going to be interesting to see where Guerschon plays with Embiid back in the lineup. I suspect minutes at the 5, but more importantly, there will be minutes with him next to George and Embiid. And do you guys think he should just start at the 4? Let me know below.